Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, I want you guys to look at your thumbnail right now. Look on your LCD and look at that thumbnail. Yes, that to the upper right, that's Corporal Ruan James, the police officer who's on interdiction from the police force, so he's not an active member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the chairman of the Police Federation. Yes, so he is a police officer, but he doesn't have the powers of arrest and all these things. So at this moment, he's not considered an active member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force because he's an interdiction for violating rules, regulation and policies that govern members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But because he's a comrade, he's a member of the PMP criminal organization and he's an activist, so he wants the Commissioner of Police, Major Anthony Anderson and other ministry of officials to be committed to prison by the court. Yeah, so he want the court to lock up a Commissioner of Police. I have never seen anything like this. This man, but I'll show you the contempt that he has for the rule of law. But not only that, but who authorized him to, because he's not a police officer at this moment because he's an interdiction. So how does he have involved in the Police Federation business right now? Because he's an interdiction, so he's not supposed to be there. The Police Federation is not Ruan James or the PMP criminal organization entity. It's a part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Ruan James right now is not an active member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. He's an interdiction. So this man, to show his contempt that he has for the rule of law and people who are in authority. Yeah, so as you know that a few days ago, that over a week ago, Corporal Ruan James, he loses his court case to be reinstated. Yeah, so he lost his court case to be reinstated into the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And I'm telling you that this man, so, we at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we're going to expose the truth, the shameful action of Corporal Ruan James in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We as Jamaicans, in Jamaica and the diaspora, we need police officers who uphold the highest standard of integrity and to protect and serve, not those who support criminal activities like Corporal Ruan James. And the reason why we said that, the action of one corrupt police officer like Corporal Ruan James can erode the trust built painstakingly over the years, and we cannot allow this to happen. And the reason why we are saying this, Corporal Ruan James, he have breached several force policies. Never in the history of the police force in the modern era, since the 1970s, police officers have acted in this manner. As Corporal Ruan James, yes, reported that he's sick, and next thing he's out there campaigning for the PMP criminal organization during an election. And not only that, he was reported to the higher up. That shows you how corruption is rife within the PMP criminal organization. And you have a man by the name of Ardeloon. I tell you, these people, they are all criminals, criminal-minded people. And Ardeloon was the Commissioner of Police then and should have kicked out Rohan James then, but because he wasn't a police officer, he was a comrade. So you know what comrades done. That's how they operate. They have, once you commit crimes to them, they do anything to protect you and the party. So we uncover the shocking truth about Corporal Ruan James, a police officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It has come to our attention that Corporal James have been actively supporting and advocating for a criminal organization, the PNP, People's National Party, while wearing the uniform to symbolize justice and uphold the law. So we firmly believe that these actions warrant his immediate dismissal from the force, as he has shown a complete disregard for the rule of laws and regulation that govern the conduct of police officers in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So anytime you have a police officer who have little or no regards to the rule of law, there's no need for them to be serving. And that's what we are saying about with Corporal Ruan James. Yes, and now you see him put it one step further, because he's that confident, that he have the court in his in his back pocket. So now that he wants the commissioner of police, and other officials committed to prison, and don't think that it is a joke, So that is a man, this a real comrade. This is a man who have no respect for the rule of law and the people who in charge of him. You understand? But the next thing that's supposed to happen now, because this man is not an active police officer, he's on suspension, interdiction. So he's on interdiction. So he's not supposed to be even venturing down by the police federation, because that's his workplace, and he's not working. He's not supposed to be doing any work. So you understand. So the action of this corrupt police officer can erode the trust built painstakingly over the years, and we cannot allow this to happen. So today is January 22nd, 2024, and this is what's happened now. So the Jamaican Federation. So reading from an article. The Jamaican Police Federation has applied to the Supreme Court to have the Police Commissioner, Major Anthony Anderson, Financial Secretary Darlene Morrison, and Ambassador Alison Stone Roof, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security, jail for alleged contempt of court. In the application, the Federation argues that members of the force continue to work overtime without compensation. Last time I checked, I saw where the Commissioner of Police or someone from the Commissioner's office was saying that all of these things were taken care of, overtime payment and stuff like that. For now, as we have always told you guys to pay attention to the LCD. That's on your phone or your TV. So you can see right there, you see PNP Criminal Organization Comrade Corporal Ruan James. Reinstatement was reversed pending an appeal. No police are to be campaigning for any political party. Zero. None. Police not supposed to do that. So that's one of the reasons why he's on interdiction right now. So this is it now. And this is mind-boggling. And the Commissioner of Police, they need to rally in this man, because the Police Federation is not his entity. It's a part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and this man has been interdicting from the police force. So what is he doing at the Police Federation? Behaving as if he thinks that he's above the law. When he's on interdiction, he's not supposed to be there. So it seems like they have to go serve him a notice, cease and desist or something, or kick him out of the building. They have to go serve him a notice, no trespassing or anything or something of the sort. Because they have to keep this, because he's not a police officer. So the application was filed last Wednesday by Federation Chairman Corporal Ruan James and Detective Constable Nigel Murphy on behalf of Federation and Corporal Doris Stewart. So you can see now, so all of these trees, say are political activists, these, So Corporal Doris Stewart, yeah man, so them I saw them stay in a comrade, So you have over 10,000 police officers in a police force, but one police officer sued the Commissioner of Police and like one. Really. And you expect the court now, you understand what I'm saying? So the commissioner of police have to step up him thing now to make sure them bar this man from enter the Federation building. He's not supposed, because the Federation building is part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It is not owned by Ruan James or Peter Bunting or Mark Golding or the PNP criminal organization. It is owned by the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And these people have no say in what happened in the Jamaica Constabulary Force as they would like to, because we know that they like to corrupt every entity and every organization. And we can see that the Commissioner of Police and the people who are below him, they're trying to their best to keep out this corruption and corrupt bunkers and corrupt police officer out of the police force. So they need to do something now to bar him from enter the building, because it's an interdiction. So at 4 pages long, the document seen by the Gleaner asks the court to commit to prison. Yeah, Morrison and Stoneroof as responsible officers of the Ministry of Finance and Ministry of National Security, respectively, and Anderson, same what the Commissioner of Police, for them jail the Commissioner of Police, he sent him to prison. And Attorney General Mr. Derek McCoy is listed as the 4th defendant. And look here, this is him fighting a losing battle, because he's not going to win, because one person, taking the comment. And this woman, Corporal, she's such an idiot. But so she done so, because she just pretty much now mess up her police career, because she gonna take up things on her head. I saw them stay in her, comrade them in her. She gonna take up things on her head, have nothing to do with her. Because you think comrade business about her? You understand? She jump up now and make them file thing in a court for lock up the Commissioner of Police. Now she gonna put herself now right in her crosshairs. And if the Commissioner of Police was a vindictive man, and we are saying this from based on what we have read and the knowledge that we have had with Corporal Ruan James and the others at the Police Federation, Corporal Ruan James would be arrested and charged with fraud. Yeah, man, for defrauding the Jamaican people, taxpayers' money. Yeah, and when I say, based on information received and obtained, because he had submitted fraudulent overtime sheet, along with the others at the Police Federation, even an inspector. Yes, all of these people, you understand. So they signed these things, and if the Commissioner of Police was vindictive, all he had to do was ask the fraud squad to investigate it, because you cannot be claiming overtime when you're having sex, or when you're doing a number 2, or when you go to the supermarket, or when you're having a shower. You can't do that. And that's what he was doing. So that's where the problem started with Corporal Ruan James and the Commissioner of Police. But now you see a little idiot Constable Murphy, and Nigel Murphy is an idiot, and Corporal Doris Stewart. I would never ever dare for even allow my name on them things. So say as them a comrade, You understand? So the body is seeking orders from the court that to include a declaration that the defendants are in contempt of court for those as mentioned earlier. 3 to be sent to prison, cost to the claimants to be taxed if not agreed, and other relief the court deems fit. The Federation said the application was made according to Rule 1.153 another point, dot 1 open and close bracket A, and 53.7 of the Civil Procedure Rules 2002. So it says Rule 53.1 open and close bracket A provides that the court has the power to commit a person to prison for failure to comply with an order requiring that person to do an act within or by a specific time, or not to do an act. The Federation said that on June 3rd, 2022, the full court comprising of Justice David Batts, another activist, Tara Carr, that are the judge, that are the brown people back judge, and the comrade, the one that say them forget the comrade, the political activist, $10 million for file and all kind of thing. But them just knock that down, because she an idiot. She not a judge, she a criminal activist. I have never seen the court interject in a disciplinary thing within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So them a try to use the court now for bully the JCF. So police go on interdiction all the time, and then suck up them thing. But him now, him know that he's there now, and his job now is to act on behalf of the PMP criminal organization. When you see the guy, the batty face guy, when named Peter Bunting, yeah, I would say it without any apology. You understand? And Mark Golding, because you know the PMP, you know, and then you hear the most wanted man, Anthony Brown. Yes, his daughter, Angela Brown Burke. She came out and called him Comrade James. All them can't call me Comrade Porter. Them can't call me that, because I respect myself. And even when I was serving, I respect my oath of office, and I respect my office that I hold as a constable within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. But Corporal Ruan James, you know that he's a criminal-minded person, so he have no respect for the rule of law. Because I say PMP is a criminal organization, so they don't respect law. And if you think I'm lying, just look. Mark Golding, the opposition leader, he had told some people, squatters in Westmoreland, when the court ruled that they must defy the court harder and not to vacate the land. Although the court, this is the man, the people them landing, and the squatters them go upon it and go live. And the court said they must come off, and he's telling the people them not to come off. So what kind of leader is he going to have if this man become prime minister? Not only a criminal paradise, it's a criminal hellhole he's going to turn it into. Because I'm not respect the court. You understand? So yeah, so you know these three judges ordered that the heads of the agreement between the Federation and the Ministry of National Security and Finance on September 11 were binding on the government. So the thing is that now, we just argue based on what we have known. It's not like he's filing this lawsuit on behalf of the entire rank and file police force. Just one person. So says a troublemaker that woman Corporal is a troublemaker. You have to ask. She's a comrade. I saw them staying. So maybe she's one of them. Because when Doris Stewart, when the court saying for reinstate him, she called and left message and you fight against James, and you say the court. I'm just tell her, I say, look here, that is just no worry yourself, because I said I told the woman police, I said, look, Corporal Ruan James is not a police officer, he's a criminal activist. He's a criminal activist in uniform, because if you don't respect the rules that govern the police force and the laws, and you feel like you can break it and still be a police officer, then that means it's a criminal organization then. You understand? And the police force is not a PMP criminal force. It's a Jamaican Constabulary Force. The PMP criminal organization, although for years, decades, they have been able to corrupt it and have their police officers doing all kind of nefarious things. When I was growing up, PMP police officer would come and your ear too would come in a police jeep, pick up gunmen, and them go and kill people because them are labor right. So the guy can't tell me anything about these people, That's why I tell you that there's a criminal organization. You understand? Yeah, so the police union noted that the court declared that the agreement created a legitimate expectation among members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Further, the Federation said the court order that on or before March 31st, 2023, the defendants put in place a system that is in accordance with the terms agreed in the heads of agreement to capture the actual hours work by a rank and file member of the force more than 40 hours per week, and that the said members be after that remunerated according to such excess hours. Costs were also to be awarded to the claimants against the defendants, the Federation said. It is said that 2 letters were sent via its attorney dated August 25th, 2023 and September 1st, 2023 to the defendants, urging them to comply with the order of the court, and that as claimant its intent to pursue enforcement of proceeding, including contempt of court, if they fail to comply with the order of the full court. The defendants have failed to comply with the order of the full court in that they have failed to put in place a system that will capture the actual hours worked by members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force in excess of 40 hours per week, and members are not being compensated for such excess hours. The application file stated the Federation said the defendant's conduct was deliberate and designed to obstruct the just disposal of the proceedings. It is in keeping with overriding objective that the orders sought hearing be granted, the court document said. In June 2022, the government was given a March 2023 deadline to implement a proper software system to capture and calculate overtime hours for members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force efficiently. The Federation filed a lawsuit in 2019 against the two ministries, Andersons and McCoy, seeking damages and several declarations, including whether the heads of agreement between the Federation and the government was binding and whether the police were entitled to constitutional relief. The court ruled that the 5 heads of agreement signed by the Federation and the Finance and National Security Ministry between 2008 and 19 were binding and created a legitimate expectation among members of the police force. In this eye-opening video, we uncover the shocking truth about Corporal Ruan James, a police officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It has come to our attention that Corporal James has been actively supporting and advocating for the PNP criminal organization while wearing the uniform to symbolize justice and uphold the law. We firmly believe that these actions warrant his immediate dismissal from the force, as he has shown a complete disregard for the rules, laws and regulations that govern conduct of police officers. Even more troubling is that Corporal Ruan James currently serves as chairman of the Police Federation, an organization intended to protect the rights and welfare of police officers. It is alarming, disconcerting and bothersome that someone of his position would take sick leave, allegedly for recovery, only to engage in campaign for the PNP criminal organization candidate, Mr. Valentine. This behavior not only undermines the credibility of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, but also raises serious questions about the integrity, ethics, honesty, truthfulness, and moral compass of Corporal James. Our goal with this video is to shed light on these disgraceful actions committed by Corporal Ruan James. By exposing his conduct, we hope to initiate a conversation about law enforcement, pressing needs for accountability and ethical behavior. The Jamaica Constabulary Force should not tolerate individuals who blatantly disregard its principles and values. So that's why we said them to kick out James immediately. And I hope the Commissioner of Police or someone up there listening to my video, because they need to get a restraining order to prevent him from going to the Federation. Because he's an interdiction. This man is just a troublemaker and everything. He's a criminal supporter and a criminal enabler. He's not a police officer, he's an interdiction. So why not chairman again? You understand? He's just a figurehead in a name. He's not supposed to be there actively doing, because as a chairman he's supposed to be an active member of the police force and he's not. So even the lawsuit, him now have no standing for file a lawsuit. And the corporal named Nigel Murphy now in a sense, and the woman Stewart, Doris Stewart, 3 idiots. Boy, I saw them love the PNP criminal organization that's them willing to tank them career for it. Really. You understand? And you're the only woman. Well, I saw them stay still, you know, them not think with them head. So it is time for justice to prevail and for Corporal Ruan James to face the consequences of his actions. Let's raise awareness of this appalling situation and urge the authorities to act immediately. Join us as we uncover the truth and demand justice for the sake of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and its reputation. Stay tuned for more revelations and updates on this profoundly concerning issues. Yeah, so if you have reached this far, you know, watching the Jamaica Young Police channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, yes, please subscribe to the channel. Select all. When I select all, you'll be able to receive notification whenever we at the Jamaica Young Police channel release a video. So you'll be the first person, one of the first person will get a notification to watch it. And you know, everything that we have done over here is real mama papa truth. Yeah, we don't have the propaganda machine. No, you understand? If it's not the truth, it's nothing then. That's how it is over here. Yeah, so share the video with your friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your neighbor, yes, your grandpa, grandma, yes, and your niece, your nephew, your side chick, your man, side man, yeah, side man, yeah. You know, people used to say side man work on bus, but no, hey, side man, I man, where the man on the side, where the wife or the girlfriend have. And only if a man don't mind do that thing, but guess what? You see, most men, when I'm a side man, and the real man find out and left the woman, him left too, you know, cause him a say, oh, you think say you gonna burn me too? I just saw it go, so, yeah. Join the Patreon squad to be able to unlock videos that cannot be posted to YouTube due to YouTube rules, regulation, and standard of operation that that manage their infrastructure with with the online thing. So moving on. So this so we're gonna expose the truth, the corrupt politician and injustice in the Jamaica police force. So this eye-opening video reveals a shocking truth. They lend some politician and individual within the Jamaica Constabulary Force are willing to go for their gain. So our focus centered on one case involving Corporal Ruan James, who appears to have prioritized his political party. Yeah, man, that a PNP criminal organization. Yeah, I mean, when I could have big on the bus, me now stop talking the truth. Yes. You understand? Yeah, and in political party over the police force. Yeah, you understand? So his political party above upholding the rules governing the Jamaica Constabulary Force. It has come to light that he deceitfully feigned illness to campaign for his criminal organization, the PNP. You understand? Party. Actively proving that personal interest supersedes the obligation of a police officer. So if a man willing to tell lie upon himself, say him sick because he want to go campaign for the PNP criminal organization, you're not supposed to be in the police force because you have lost your integrity right there. You're not sick. So that's malingering because you're out there campaigning for the PNP criminal organization. So they're supposed to charge you for malingering too because you weren't sick. Because if you're sick, you're supposed to be home. You understand? So this level of corruption by Corporal James raises serious and severe concerns about granting authorities to an individual like Corporal James within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Further, delving into our investigation, we shed light on the haunting past. During the 1970s, yes, it was officers akin to Corporal James who was responsible for tragic loss of innocent lives by men and police officers from my community of Jonestown, Kingston 12. Yes, and these police officers, they would pick up gunmen with illegal gun, M16 rifles, 9mm pistol, and take them out on a drive out, and then you will hear gunshots within the nearby community. Yes, and then they will return and they would laugh, boast, or they just kill labor rights. So you know that these individual bias by political affiliation label innocent Jamaicans as labor rights and carried out heinous acts of violence. This historical context serves as a chilling reminder of consequences that follow when unchecked power intertwines with corruption. So we aim to expose a deep-rooted problem within the Jamaica Constabulary Force and its association with corrupt politician police officer, yes. Individual like Corporal Ruan James should not be entrusted with any authority within the force, as his actions and biased motive perpetuate injustice and sow division among communities. So join us in illuminating this disturbing reality and raising awareness of urgent need for reform within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Together we can strive for a fair and more just society where the voices of innocent victims are heard and those responsible for corruption face appropriate consequences. So that's why we say the police force to kick him out of the force forthwith. So stay tuned for more thought-provoking content as we continue to unravel the truth behind the system that governs us. Yeah man, so remember to give the video a thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up the video with a like button and everything. A thumbs up, and if you don't subscribe as yet, subscribe. Yeah, stop watching the video and don't like and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You understand? So Yeah, so subscribe, to upcoming releases that expose the injustice plaguing our society. So, examine the reversal of Corporal Ruan James' reinstatement. Zero police involvement in political campaigning. So yeah, so you have this corrupt job, Tarakar. So you have to know them, the corrupt judges them. So we have to put them out there, because the commissioner of police have every right to suspend the man, interdict the man. But they did everything and they capitulate. And the police hierarchy have done everything. They capitulate to this man and let him receive pretty much 100%. I'm paid. So I get paid if stay in yard and him skin are burning, because you don't know him have him handlers them for work for. So the commissioner of police and those at the commissioner office, they need to get a restraining order to restrain this man, that he's not supposed to be entering the Jamaican Police Federation building unless him going there on business. He is not an active duty member of the Jamaica Constabulary. He's an interdiction. So he's not a power of the Federation chairman. He's not. You understand? So this video, intriguing. This intriguing video delve deep into the controversial case surrounding the reversal of Corporal Ruan James' reinstatement within the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So join us as we uncover the details of this crucial development and unravel the implication for the entire community. So the decision to reverse Corporal Ruan James' reinstatement followed the finding that he was attempting to campaign, he was campaigning for the PMP criminal organization, operating as a political party, but it's not, a clear violation of police ethics and guidelines. Our comprehensive analysis highlights the zero tolerance policies for a police officer engaged in political campaign. It's against the law. So we present a thought-provoking exploration of how this decision impacts the integrity of the police force and its commitment to unbiased law enforcement. What does it mean when law enforcement officers align themselves with political parties? How does it affect the society's trust in our protections and the justice system? These are questions that demand our attention and discussion. So when a policeman now is seen as known as a political activist, you can't enforce the law, man, because people are gonna see you even when you write your rank, they might see you as a political activist. All the man have to just ball out. So you understand. So through expert interviews and meticulous research, we dissect the implication of this case and shed light on the importance of maintaining a clear separation between law enforcement and politics. So we aim to foster a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by the PMP criminal organization and you understand, involvement in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, not caring about ensuring public safety without partisan affiliation. So as a police officer, you're not supposed to. You have the choice, to align. Your party have preference, but it's not supposed to be a part affect your job description as a police officer. You're not supposed to involve in a campaign and make it known that you're a PMP or a labor activist. As I said and I stated before, when I was in the Jamaica Constabulary Force, there were police officers, seniors and juniors, who would let it known in the police station, in the office or wherever, that they are PMP activists in a police force. And they would tell you that they are PMP police officers. And because I was the kind of police officer who believe in a rule of law and respect myself as a police officer, because one of the main reasons why I joined the police force was because I did not like what I have seen growing up. Criminal police officers like Police Barrier and Big Youth. And now you can say Corporal Ruan James because he's at the Jamaica Police Federation. And he's showing little or no respect for the rule of law and the regulations and policies that govern all members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to act. And the PMP, them support him because that it's a criminal organization. Criminals never believe that they're in breach of the law. Even when they break the law, to them they are right because they are criminals. You have to just understand that. So as we navigate the intricate landscape of this significant incident, emphasizing the need for unbiased policing and its vital role in upholding the principles of justice and fairness, don't miss this eye-opening analysis on the reversal of Corporal Ruan James' reinstatement and the imperative enforcement of the no police involvement in political campaigning policy. So, it's less than 5 days ago now, Corporal Ruan James' reinstatement was reversed pending appeal. Yeah, so the woman, what's her name, Judge Tarakar, all corrosion. Yeah, brown. Yeah, man, we said that without an apology. We never see court get involved in a police business. And you understand what I'm saying? Because the Commissioner of Police have all right for interdict you or suspend you if you have done something that's run afoul the rules and regulations of Jamaica Constabulary Force. I have seen police officer gone on suspension, just violating force policies and a criminal thing, and them lose the work. You understand? And they never carry the commissioner go to court. But because he's there now as a political activist, CPMP criminal organization. So that's why he's taking the thing to court. Spend over $10 million are the people who are contributing to the Federation Fund. And police officer who even retire can't get no help. Whilst this man, they must spend millions of dollars in a court because of this man. So the people, them now are the rank and file members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force need to vote out all of these corrosion that down there by the Police Federation. Because they don't care about you guys, all they care about is politics. You understand? So, Corporal Ruan James was interdicting following comments he made in July last year at the funeral for our colleague. Well, honestly, we don't agree with that. That's a lie. And that's not the reason. That you understand, there were things in the making, you understand, because they were reviewing his things from 2011 from when them find out. Because, you know how it work already in a police circle. Sometimes a man will have a file and the file is file 13 and then somebody just find the file and resurrect it. So that is what happened because the file never completed. All of the things them were the recommendation for them kick him out of the police force wasn't followed. Yeah, man, by Rear Admiral Lewin. Was soldier but want to be police. I don't know how them do it. You understand? So chairman of the Police Federation, Corporal Ruan James, must stay off the job from an order granted to Assistant Commissioner of Police, Andrew Lewis. So Andrew Lewis now, ACP Andrew Lewis, I don't know the man, yeah, he need to file a restraining order against Ruan James, so him now go back to the Police Federation building. Because that's why him down there get problem. Yeah, him skin a scratch him. You understand? I only need to carry him go to court of inquiry and kick him out of the police force. Because what he did was unacceptable. It goes against the rules, laws and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force and its operating procedures. Yeah, so him breach all force policies. So the Court of Appeal in granting Lewis leave, that was the 17th, to appeal, set aside the stay of interdiction granted to James by the Supreme Court, Judge Tarakar. Yeah, so so Judge Tarakar, a political activist, a corrosion, brown paper bag man and them thing there. Yeah, I would say that without no apologies. We know them, we know them. You understand? So Lewis, a respondent in the suit relating to James' interdiction, had applied for leave to appeal against the stay of interdiction. The Court of Appeal in discharging its stay ordered that Lewis must file his appeal before January 31st. In its ruling granting leave, the court held that Lewis has a viable appeal and that the decision to interdict member of the police force may not be subjected to a stay of proceeding orders. The judge were Justice Patrick Brooks, President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Frank William and Justice Lorna Shelley Williams. James was interdicted following, and them keep repeating it. And when they keep repeating things is a lie. You understand? So hear the lie now, no? Because say between me and we are read from one PMP criminal organization, media all it. There, let me tell you this. Jamaican youths and people. You see the Gleaner and right now RJR and CVM, they are enemy of poor people, Anything for destroy you. I tell you that. Yeah, when I was growing up, my man watched listen to JBC radio. Because them encourage you to commit crime and hate the police. So whenever you say listening. So that's why most of the people them that we grew up with, yeah, them dead. Because them listen to JBC. Because JBC tell us that police are enemy and all your problem is the police. You understand? And then them use, some psychological posturing for tell us about a labor right or your problem and them thing there. Because it was a PMP station, but they don't come out and say it. You understand? Because at the time it was owned by the government. You understand? So this is what they must know. So James was interdicted following comments he made in July last year at a funeral for a colleague. James had criticized the police high command for not paying cops their overtime money. And we can tell you now from the Jamaica, even all that a lie. His beef is that now he and Arlene McBean and the other thief them down there. And when I say alleged, they had a fraudist them and thief done by the Police Federation. They want the taxpayers to pay them money even when them having sex. And I put on them big files here, and I put on them makeup, and put on them glasses, and I do all number 2. Yeah, Arlene McBean and glasses James and the others them. All of them down there, all crook them. So the commissioner of police I said, no, wait it. Wait it. I work 24/7. But this not right. So you not getting the time and them thing there? What? All when you asleep you want to claim you want to claim overtime. So that's the problem when them have with the commissioner of police. So them say, alright, look, I'll just put it at that's when you can't rip off the system. Because we say on our thief. We'll just go on to 200 hours overtime. That's our maximum because we just say boy when I got a funeral and this and that and them thing there. So we are going to 200 hours. Fair enough? It now them got a funeral now because them a whole heap of perks when they have federation they get Ask all the one named Bulldog. Yeah man, Raymond Wilson. Cause you understand, all of them will go down there, them just go down there and line them pocket and get all of the big perks them. So that's why James him still down there. But he's not supposed to get none of them perks because he's not a police officer right now in the interdiction. You understand? So, moving on. So James has been criticized the police force for not paying cops. That's how I'm doing, and then he has been granted leave by the Supreme Court to go to the Judicial Review Court to challenge the interdiction. In granting leave in November last year, the judge also granted a stay of interdiction so James could return to work. King Counsel Peter Champagne and attorney at law Nico Pagan are representing Lois and were successful in having the stay discharged. Attorney Hugh Wildman and Duke Foot, I must say Danfoot boy, that are representing James. So say police federation and a little rank and file people them a year money them are used to carry the commissioner court when this man out there he wasn't doing federation business name out there campaign for the PMP criminal organization. And those are few police officers who cannot think, oh my God, I'm sorry for you, because if you are thinking that Corporal James is a victim, God help the Jamaican people, because you're not ready for this. You're not a conscience on them thing there. If you're not a conscience and you don't believe in a rule of law, you don't believe in force policies, you understand, and you're saying innocent, then you're not a wrong job. Believe you me. You're supposed to go to the PMP headquarters, go campaign with them. Because if the force said that you're not supposed to be, you as a member of the police force, you're not supposed to be out there campaigning for a political party. He never said just the PMP. He said political parties. You're not supposed to be affiliated and campaigning for them whilst you're a member of the police force. So if you want to campaign for the PMP criminal organization, Corporal Ruan James, resign from the force and go and do it. You understand? But now you get kicked out because I don't think they would accept your resignation. You understand? So in this eye-opening video, we expose the corrupt regime of, Corporal Ruan James, the chairman of the Police Federation. So we delve deeper into the troubling actions and decision made by Corporal Ruan James during his tenure, as the chairman of the Police Federation. It is crucial to shed light on the dark side of his administration as he believes in upholding our leaders accountable for their deeds. Yeah, James don't like that and them thing there. So we presenting compelling evidence testimonies highlighting the level of corruption that tainted Corporal Ruan James. Yeah, man, so James rule. Yeah, Corporal Ruan James rule. From questionable financial transactions to abuse of power, we uncovering the shocking truth that led to his reinstatement being reversed pending an appeal. So more of say, oh, the court have put back this, because normally police was supposed to manage this internal disciplinary thing. Or the only time the court supposed to get involved is when the police was complete what they are completing with this man. Because I got a court inquiry and I kick him out. You understand? Unless you have unless they judge them and the court inquiry panel, it's stuck with comrades. So we must emphasize that our intention is not to support or campaign for any political party. Our sole purpose is to expose the misconduct and questionable practice within our government, regardless of political affiliation. Upholding principles of fairness, justice, and transparency is vital for a thriving democracy. So we encourage you to share this crucial video with fellow citizens who believe in a corruption-free society. And you know, we at the Jamaica Young Police Center, that's what we're all about. Yes. So join us in our unwavering pursuit of truth and in condemning corruption within our political system. Together, we can strive for a brighter future and ensure that our leaders are accountable to the people they serve. Yeah, man. So, Corporal Ruan James, as we say, is a threat to the Jamaican people. Yeah, man. And why we say him is a threat to the Jamaican people, you know, as we delve deeper into the controversial case of Corporal Ruan James, whose action and affiliation have sparked significant concern within the Jamaican community. You even hear people them all, you hear some of the commentators them say, no man, this is troubling, man. We can't believe in a 21st century we have a man or a police chairman out there campaign for PMP criminal organization. So this man is not a police man, is a political activist. He no need for a police force. That are people who have conscience and have ethics, decency and truthfulness in them. But you know the people them when are conscience, nothing wrong with that. And you hear them have find excuse. Boy, you have labor right in a police force. Yes, we know that. You understand? You're going to have people where, you know, people for some reason or the other, the man are going to be PMP. Because they don't like the PMP, you understand, and vice versa. But that don't give them no right for go campaign for any political party. So when somebody talk about say boy where James will cut him some slack, no. You can't cut him no slack. Because the man is a police, the man is a criminal enabler, and you understand, under the quiet. So, you know, so the controversial key of Corporal, you know, is a threat to Jamaican people. And we shed light on the potential dangers and implications of having him as a police officer. So throughout this investigation, we aim to address a grave issue at hand. Our goal is to highlight why Corporal Ruan James should never be able to walk into any police station as a police officer in Jamaica to work for the people of Jamaica. It is crucial to understand that his past actions and affiliations have led him to become an enemy of the Jamaican people due to his association with the PMP criminal organization. Them call themselves comrades. You can't do that. Nothing wrong if you have PMP and them thing, but you can't take sick leave and then you out there campaign and you don't expect say, the police force to do it. And you say, boy, that happened a long time. No. And I say, there's no, we don't have nothing there. We don't have a statute limitation when it comes on to the police force and rules. You can't do something last year and feel say, boy, because nobody know you get it. No. You have to be accountable for it. So that's the way Corporal James. Yeah, man. Kick you out of the police force. So by bringing attention to this matter, we emphasize the importance of upholding justice, integrity and trust within law enforcement. Yeah, that means the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We firmly believe that the welfare and safety of the Jamaican people should be top priority, and in this case raises serious concern about the credibility and fairness of Corporal Ruan James. Yeah, man. So as we uncover the details of this controversial case and examine its potential impact on the people of Jamaica, through in-depth analysis and insightful discussions, we strive to promote awareness and encourage active participation in addressing such critical matters. Remember to update your information by sharing your information within the comments section. Yeah man, remember to like and share and subscribe to our channel and stay updated on this and other essential discussions around our society. Your support is instrumental in spreading awareness and ensuring our voices are heard. Together, let's work towards safeguarding the interests and well-being of the Jamaican people. So we ask for the urgent removal of Corporal Ruan James and the dark path back to the 1970s. This video highlights a concerning matter that demands immediate action. As we delve deep into the urgent situation surrounding Corporal Ruan James and its potential repercussions to our society. So we ask for the urgent removal of Corporal Ruan James, from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Attention Jamaica, we face a critical turning point in our fight against corruption within our police force. If Corporal Ruan James is not removed for breaching force policies, we risk going back to the dark days of the 1970s, breeding criminal activists, political activists disguised as police officers in the police force. Mr. Commissioner of Police and your seconds, you must take a stand. We must take a stand against this injustice. We cannot allow those who betray our trust to continue wearing the badge. Corporal Ruan James is not deserving of to serve as a police officer. His action tarnished the reputation of all the dedicated and honest men and women of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. His action of campaigning in PMP, criminal organization paraphernalia, and then he had reported sick and was out there campaigning. That's malingering. So they need to charge him for that too. So Corporal Ruan James must go without delay. But for those within the police force who defend and rooted for him, let us tell you this. You do not possess the qualities required to serve the Jamaican people and the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We need police officers who uphold the highest standard of integrity and protect and serve the people of Jamaica. Not those who support criminal activities and those who support the PMP criminal organization. The action of one corrupt police officer can erode the trust built painstakingly over the year. We cannot allow this to happen. So we call upon those rooting for Corporal Ruan James from within the force. Take a stand for justice and the truth. Resign if you need what it takes to protect and serve the Jamaican people with honor and dedication. We at the Jamaica Young Police Channel refuse to go back to the era of political police officers who were criminal activists in uniform. We refuse to let corruption prevail. Our message to Corporal Ruan James and his supporters is clear. You must leave the force, and those who align with corruption and criminal action should take a hard look at themselves. Do you have the right qualities to serve the people of Jamaica? That's how we have to ask you. Yeah man, so hope you enjoyed this today's video. Corporal Ruan James man must be kicked out of the police force forthwith man. That man don't deserve to be serving in the Jamaica Constabulary Force because he has betrayed the badge. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.